Good evening, or afternoon, or morning. If you don't know who I am, I'm Vihan. I'm a singer-songwriter and I record a lot of songs on a regular basis, about 8 songs a month. And often during those times, I am having a cold because I'm just so prone to catching cold, especially now in the winter season. So I want to give you some tips. If you're a singer, how do you deal with this cold and sing and give it your best? Before I tell you how you can directly deal with this cold and sing, I want to say something important before that is once you have this cold, try and come back to normal as fast as possible by keeping warm, drinking a lot of water, pepper, ginger, honey, whatever it is that works for you. Take utmost care of your throat because it is an instrument and it's inside your body, so you have to take really good care of it. But if it's an emergency and there's nothing you can do about it and no medicine is going to work that fast and you have to sing, please do not strain yourself. If you have some notes that are really high, change them. If there's something in the song you're gonna sing that you are very unsure about, change it, make a new melody around that. Don't strain your voice too much because chances are you will not be able to sing as well as you normally do. So take a break, don't strain yourself, and maybe sing lower or sing a different tune to work around what your voice is able to do. It's like your voice is this equipment which is on low battery and you have to cut down on your performance to actually give your best at that time. Another thing to help you sing is do some exercise that don't really strain your throat, but they just kind of warm it up over here. So one exercise that really works, which you can do whether you're having a cold or not, is something I learned when I was singing with the choir, the Glorious Choir. And it was this. Think of a motorbike engine. And now gear it up. So this is what we would do when we were going to a place outside and we couldn't really do the loud exercises. We would just do this quietly and in between lift our shoulders a little bit to kind of loosen the tension. I know it looks totally insane, but it feels very comfy. Exercises really do help. Another tip I want to give you is when you're having a cold, you might have a voice that's able to reach lower notes, so make the most of that. That sounds really... Yesterday on my video, I don't know if it sounds like that, but I made use of the notes I was able to reach, which I couldn't reach on other days. You cannot underestimate the lower notes. The lower notes are as important as the high notes. It's all about how you sing it and what kind of resonance you're giving, what kind of tone you give. So work on your tone and your resonance rather than straining to go high and sustain a note really long. You don't have to do those acrobatics, okay? Do acrobatics that you can do with your throat when it's not well. Is there anything else? Another tip that has helped me was to have cough drops just before singing because it kind of clears your throat a little bit more. What doesn't help me when I'm having a cold, especially when I'm having a cold, is eating chocolates or biscuits, anything oily like that, or having tea. My favorite. I cannot have tea if I'm having a cold. It's actually not advisable even if you're not having a cold to have tea if you're gonna sing, or even coffee, because the milk in those drinks gives you an extra coating here which you really don't need, and then you won't be able to be as clear as you'd like or be in control of your voice as much as you'd like. The last tip I want to give you is breathe. Breathe extra when you're having a cold. This may be hard if your nose is blocked, but the more air you take, the easier it'll be for you to sing without straining yourself. So if I sing, wonderful, so wonderful, as opposed to taking a deep breath and then singing, wonderful, so wonderful. You may hear a very slight difference, but there is a difference in tone and resonance when I take a deep breath. It's giving you extra fuel, which you really need, especially when you're having a cold. Alright, that's all the tips I have for you today. If you have more questions regarding singing, please let me know in the comments below. This is Vihan Damaris on How To Thursdays, signing off, and I'll see you on Sundays. Bye-bye.